Tragic. The kid and the mother left Gotham to stay with relatives for a few weeks, too. Get away from things.
Who was he?
Oscar Stevens. Just some general run-of-the-mill school principal. We looked over his record. It's clean. We can't figure out what the message is supposed to mean by sinner. Some believe it to be sending a message, and some to believe it to be revenge.
One of the hinges was torn off the wooden frame. A sign of forced entry. The family portrait. A sign of struggle from Mr. Stevens. One of the men cut themselves on the glass, leaving a bit of blood on the table. He was shot in the leg. It went through his thigh, hitting the floor. He was also stabbed several times in the chest. Alfred, run a DNA analysis. Give me a name, background, everything.
His name is Roy Jones, a man with a promising future until developing a drug addiction. He has been arrested several times on charges of public intoxication. A homeless man, he is currently found at the Deacon Blackfire Center.
I'll pay them a visit tomorrow. Make sure Robin's asleep. She has school in the morning.
Will do, Master Bruce. Drive safe. Well, try your best to anyway.
What was that?
Our lead.
It feels kind of strange coming here after the principal died. Everything feels off.
Yeah, you would think they would have at least closed school.
Trust me, we aren't that lucky. It's sad and all, but at least it gives me an excuse to slack up.
Yeah, that's probably why you're failing all your classes.
Very funny, Steph.
By the way, Steph, are you able to hang out today?
Oh man, I wish. I've got plans with Tim.
Typical Steph.
Hey guys, sorry if I'm a little late. Am I interrupting something?
Nope. I'll catch
See
y'all
you
later.
later, guys. Another Wayne charity fundraiser tonight. You going?
I kinda have to. What about you? Are you going?
I like to keep up with my public appearances.
What is this for again?
It's for the homeless shelter, the one just down the street from the Big Belly Burger. The gala is going to draw him away from the shelter, making it easier for us to get into.
I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, breaking into a homeless shelter? It feels unethical.
The sooner we solve this case, the better. If something is going on in there, then we have to stop it before it gets worse.
I guess you're right.
I typically am. Anyways, I should probably head back to the Belfry and get ready. Wouldn't want to be late. I'll see you at the gala.
Roy Jones.
Depends on who's asking.
I am.
Put the kid down. If you mess with him, you're messing with all of us.
You should sit down. Before you do something you'll regret.
The only thing I'll regret is not doing this sooner, Bat Freak.
Good evening, Gotham Mites. Bruce Wayne is hosting a charity gala tonight to raise money for the Deacon Blackfire Center of the Homeless. This follows the most recent events of... Oh, here he comes now! Bruce! Bruce Wayne! Can we have a moment?
Sorry, Miss Vale. Bruce couldn't make it tonight. You know, business matters. He sends his apologies.
Bruce.
Well, we'll see you inside then.
Must be Tim, Brucey Boy's ward. And who might this be?
I'm Stephanie Brown. I'm a friend of Tim's.
Pardon me, but may I talk to these two for a moment?
Sure. Not like we had a conversation going on or nothing.
Where is Mr. Wayne? I need to thank him for this wonderful party. I don't usually get out much, but this is quite fun.
He couldn't attend. He got caught up in business.
Must be some business to miss a party like this.
He sends his regards, however.
Get on the ground, you pigs! Free! Look at you. All herded together like the sheep you are. You claim to care about the citizens you stand above. But if you saw a man dying in the street, you'd step right over him. Mr. Wayne hosts this party for the homeless shelter and doesn't even care enough to show up. So welcome to your judgment day. Who wants to go first? How about you, Bruce Wayne's boy? Tim Drake, coming from humble beginnings, but soon ridden by the sins of the father, by both his fathers nonetheless. I deem you a guilty pig, punished by death.
Your mistake.
Really? How so? I'm the one with the gun here.
Your mistake. Your mistake was falling for my distraction.
You fool. I am helping you cleanse this city of the scum that riddens it. Clear of its sin. It's not too late for you. You can be forgiven.
Rid of the scum of the city? You are the scum of the city, dumbass.
That's what they want you to think. This society.
Shut up. It looks like we found her killer.
You wish to have it be this simple. But I wasn't the one who killed the principal. Not the one at the top of all this. Plus, this should be the least of your concerns. Have you heard from Batman in a while?
What have you done?
We welcome you, another follower on the road to forgiveness.
You're the one behind the murders. You're insane, Deacon. Those were innocent lives. They had families!
No one disrespects the Deacon.
If you remember, you too were also reluctant to the sermons and gospel at first. And to your point, Crusader, those who have died by our hands were ones full of sin. You see, Dark Knight, I am the Messiah, sent to carry out the words of the Godfather, not to pass my own version of judgment. I have lived many lives, walked over many bridges, climbed to the top of the highest mountain ranges. I spread my gospel, his gospel. Many compare me to that of Jesus Christ. However, I believe I am here walking amongst this green earth for a higher purpose than Christ. I am not only the Messiah, I am the flood God sent to wipe clean of sin in the story of the Ark. And I am offering you the chance to be the Noah of the story. I am here to cleanse society, rid it of the burdens of sin. And there was no better place to start than right here, in this cesspool of a city.
You're only a man, Blackfire. No God. No Messiah, no Savior. Only a sick, delusional individual thinking he serves an elevated purpose.
You only make things harder for yourself. In time, you will realize the flaws in your morals. The scum of this city, of this earth, still roam because you don't have the guts to bring about true justice. To take a life. I don't want to have to do this to you. I want you to understand that this will either be the best thing that has ever happened to you or your worst nightmare. It is forged by your actions. It is your choice to make, Crusader.
You got a light, Jim?
Yeah, here. It's been 3 weeks since Batman's gone missing, Harv. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But you have to think if this guy was really helping the city. Like, sure, he had his good intentions, but maybe he's more harm than good.
I don't like where this is going, Bullock. We've had this exact conversation many times. Batman has done so much for this city. He is a hero. He saves the city from going loony.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Jimbo. With the Bat gone, the criminals don't know what to do with themselves. Even they're wondering where the guy is. Hell, we had a real nutcase from Joker's gang turn himself in the other day. They're afraid he's up to something. The crime rates on the street's been dropping ever since he's been gone.
It's only a matter of time until they realize he's gone, Bullock. And then we'll all be in for it.
No, because we'll be there. It's about time we regain authority.
After everything he's done for us? Or we're going to turn our backs on him now? My daughter is alive because of him.
Come on, Jim. This guy's been patrolling our streets for nearly 20 years now. Let him take a vacation. Maybe even retirement. Guess I'll leave you to it. Just think about it. Okay, Jim?
Yeah, I will. I was beginning to wonder when one of you would show up.
Anarky, is he giving anything up?
Nothing. We've deployed all of our tactics, but none of our guys can get anything out of him like he would.
Maybe I could give it a try. I can get him to crack.
No offense, kid, but your costume doesn't make you very intimidating.
Whatever.
Where'd that Red Robin guy go? Isn't he with you guys?
He left to follow some anarchists that escaped. They've all been seen around the Gotham Islands.
So I see. We've also been getting tons of reports. All murders carrying the same status quo as the murder of the principal. Except these are all carrying a criminal record.
So murderous vigilance in Gotham? Great.
When we met at the murder scene, he told me there was a lead, but he didn't say what it was. Did he tell you?
One of the suspects was a resident at the homeless shelter. He went there to interrogate them, but he went dark after that.
I'll get a warrant. Send some of my own men down there as soon as possible.
Just be cautious. Let me know if you find anything by, the signal.
Oh, and Robin, thank you. It's going to be a long week at the office.
Oh, nice to meet you. You must be back.
No more games, clown.
Well, it seems I grabbed the wrong one.
Another nightmare, eh? Starvation must be getting to you. Afraid to tell you, your reality ain't much better.
Why do you follow him? The Deacon. I've never seen a group of people more devoted to anyone before. The Shepherd. And you're a bunch of sheep.
I ain't no sheep. I follow Deacon because he is the Word, and the Word is good.
Who is the Deacon? What crowns him as the worthy disciple of God?
Ha! What makes him the worthy disciple? He isn't just a disciple, he's the Son of God, crafted from the lightning from his fingertips. Here's how the story goes. Before the establishment of colonies, there was a tribe of natives. They were going through a drought. Nothing grew, many starved to death, until the Deacon appeared to them. By his hand, plants sprouted from the ground. Ripe tomatoes, plump grapes. It was a feast. He spread his gospel. He was a man from God. He quickly gained a loyal following. Soon after, ships docked on the beaches. Englishmen walked off with their foreign weapons in hand. The tribe went to greet them, and they were met with hostility. However, Deacon Blackfire confronted the colonizers, coming to terms with them. The natives and the colonizers paired, building cottages, villages, a whole civilization. Deacon also spread his word, his good word. However, the leader of the colonizers feared that the Deacon was gaining too much influence, and the people would begin to value his God over the very one they came to spread. The king turned against the natives, slaughtering them, capturing the Deacon, publicly executing him, trying to prove he wasn't more than a man. Few followers of the Deacon survived the mass murder of the people, burying the Deacon in a tomb. However, the Deacon rose from the grave, determined to damn the scum of the earth. The colonists who turned against them were faced with misfortune. The Deacon bathed in their blood to supply his power. He made it his mission to rid the earth of evil by ending those who take part in it.
He isn't some vengeful savior. He's a psychopath.
You're misguided, Crusader.
I won't break, Blackfire. I know what's real from what isn't.
Do you really know what to believe? You put on a cowl, masquerade as a hero, except it's all a fantasy. Ever since you went missing, crime rates have lowered. I have done more in 3 weeks than you have in 20 years. A clown still runs rampant, an enigma riddles, and a two-faced attorney and bloated bird runs our streets. So tell me, Dark Knight, what have you done? How have you saved the city as you claim?
You aren't a hero. You're the scum you claim to fight. Killing these criminals makes you the same as them.
Be not afraid, my son. You no longer need to put up that wall to protect the man beneath your cowl. Let us take a walk, Dark Knight, to show you the truth you crave. Men?
Where are you taking me?
I'm taking you down the path of recovery from your sins. Are you with me, my son? Rise! Rise, my son! Be not afraid. You remember the stories, right, Caped Crusader? How I sprouted fresh vegetables and fruit for nothing. I know you are malnourished, so feast, my son. Feast! Fruits grown from the filth of a sewer. A true miracle.
I see. You are Deacon Blackfire, a miracle worker.
Would I ever lie to you, my son? You continue to feast. You going to need it. You're on for missionary work tonight. It has been done.
Never doubted you for a second.
Don't let them fill up. The drugs may wear off. We wouldn't want that to happen before we carry out our mission.
Right. We got our weapons loaded in earlier today. Penguin loaded the arsenal quite nicely. Guns, explosives, the whole 9 yards. With these weapons, our numbers, and the Batman on our side, the GCPD and the rest of Gotham won't know what hit them.
We strike at the break of dawn. Be prepared. We will complete our goal of annihilating the sinners of this city by destroying the city itself.
Five of you with me. Rest of you split into groups of 5 and cover all other entrances. Move! GCPD! Get on the ground! Now! Where the hell did they go?
Hey, Commish, over here. You think this is how they escaped?
No. That's Mark from Batman if I've ever seen one. Nothing there. No evidence. People. Zip.
We still have Anarky. We can get some information out of him, or beat it out of him if we have to.
Are you sure you can do that? You don't have the intimidation he had.
You mean has? He isn't dead. Batman can't die. Anyways, I might not be as dark, brooding, and edgy as him, but I can probably hit just as hard.
If you say so. Bullock, I need you to ready the interrogation room. Get Anarky in there. We're on our way. We've also seemed to have had a weapons deal by the dock. Between the Penguin and some scruffy guys. Looked like a few of Anarky's. A few of our men tried to intercept it. Ended up having more holes in them than a piece of sponge cake. I don't know what Anarky is connected to. But I don't like the direction it's heading. We'll rough them up a bit. Get Batman back. And for the first time in a couple of weeks, get a nice rest.
I know you're back there, lurking, watching. But you aren't getting me to crack. No! Oh, Batman died behind this time, Commissioner. Couldn't get Batman, so they sent me a circus clown.
Only? You're the only clown in here.
So, what are you gonna do?
Interrogate you? What else would I do in an interrogation room?
Stop making me look like an idiot.
You make it easy too. Now, I need to know where your buddies went. I know you're with them. They aren't at the shelter, so where are they?
Let me take a crack at it. I've picked up a few tricks from him over the years.
You stand as much of a chance as she did of getting me to crack. You're the good cop. So what are you gonna do? Pour me a cup of coffee and ask me pretty please? What the hell?
Good cop, huh? You're a psychopath in a city of thousands. If one would seem to go missing, no one would notice. Because you're forgettable.
You can't do that. If I die, people would care. I am Anarky. People fear that name.
Single bullet ends your pathetic life. They won't care if you're gone. To them, you're just a nuisance. They'd be happy to have you gone. So, You better spill your guts before I might decide to have them spill across the floor.
Oh my god!
3.
Wait, think about it.
I already have. 2.
Fine, the sewers. The hiding out in the sewers.
1.
Well played, Commissioner. However, the information I just told you won't even matter. You're already far too late.
Too late for what?
Day of reckoning. The cleanse. It's here. Don't you hear the chimes of salvation?
Commish, there's riots breaking out all over Gotham. We're overrun.
Then get men on it. And someone, take the scumbag to his cell.
Hello, it is me, G. Gordon Godfrey. There's havoc breaking out in downtown Gotham. Large numbers of the homeless population are charging down our streets, gunning down the citizens that stand in their path. All officers to the scene have met the same fate. With no Batman to protect us, I recommend you all turn off your lights and lock down your house by boarding up your windows and locking your doors. This is G. Gordon Godfrey, signing off.
Please, no. I have a wife, a son. You can't do this. Batman, thank God you're here.
It's all yours.
Wait, what
Finish him.
I can't.
Fine, I'll do it myself. You can't show weakness and sympathize like that, Batman. You're dirty sinners, not worthy of our mercy.
What am I doing? This isn't missionary. It's murder. Oh, what am I saying? We are cleansing this city, clearing it of sin. Like the Deacon said we were. No, Bruce. We need to face it. He broke you. I want to stop this, but this missionary feels right. God, I'm so hungry. I need to eat something. Get my thoughts in line.
How is he doing?
Batman? He's still resisting some of our methods. He wouldn't kill this one guy.
As long as he remains on our side. May I speak to him? Where is he?
I think I left him with the body.
What? You left him? I put you in charge of making sure this didn't happen. Do you know what could happen if he returns to full strength and the drugs wear off? We lose our advantage!
Deacon, we still have our footing. We're good.
The rest of you, find him! Find him now, or I'll turn you all into splatters on the road and walls of this cesspool!
Where do you think you're heading, Batman? I bet you turn the 20 years around and head back to the Deacon, eh?
No, I won't. I won't hurt the innocent for him anymore.
There he is. Get him! Sorry, Deacon. Won't happen again. Honest.
You incompetent fools! I give you all the tools in the world, yet you still fail to pull the trigger! You will pay gravely.
Master Bruce, where have you been? Get inside before someone sees you.
They broke me, Alfred. They made me hurt innocent civilians. Died. And I had a part in it.
Bruce, you mustn't get caught up in this messy scenario of morals. You didn't pull the trigger. What you need to focus on is stopping this invasion of Gotham.
I stopped what I was a part of. I should have stopped this. I could have stopped this.
We can't focus on what you could have done, but what you must do.
I don't know, Al. I need to take a few days.
Bruce, you can't be serious! The Batman, savior of Gotham, Caped Crusader, the Dark Knight, is taking a day off on the most catastrophic invasion in Gotham history?
If you aren't gonna do anything, Bruce, I will. I won't stand by as you let your city burn.
Stephanie.
She's going to get herself killed, Bruce. She needs you. Jim Gordon needs you. The city needs Batman.
You're right, Alfred. You usually are. Is my spare suit ready?
I'll have it out and ready by the time you get there.
We need to head to the GCPD first. Instruct them on where to put the meds. Like a game of chess.
Great to finally have you back, Batman.
You kidding me? Our city's overrun and you want to report a trespass? Get out of here! Batman, thank God you're here. Where have you been?
We don't have time for that now, Jim. Call Waller. We need her men out here. You and I can't do it alone.
Does it have to be her? Couldn't you just call some of our other buddies? Like, what about that Nightwing guy?
He's busy with his own city in Bloodhaven. Waller has the firepower and the influence we need.
Alright, fine. I'll give her a call.
No need to, Commissioner. I'm glad you both finally came to your senses.
Waller, that was fast.
We came as soon as this broke out. We knew you and your friend couldn't handle this kind of attack.
Hey, now wait just a minute.
Stop, both of you. Now's not the time to bicker. We need an evacuation team, getting people out of the city. Large groups need to be stationed around the crowded areas. Riot suppression weapons only.
Fine. We'll use rubber bullets. You have my word. We'll send our men out.
Well, now let's go take our city back.
Die, you pig!
Spoiler alert. You're toast.
Looks like you need a hand.
Only if you insist.
Please, we won't let it happen again.
You begged me for forgiveness, yet it's already over for us. Our numbers and control dwindle. We have lost.
It's over, Deacon. You've lost.
Ah, my son, you finally returned to me. Please, remember the truth.
I have seen the truth. The fruits you grew from the ground were just rats from the sewer. You drugged me to believe in your prophecy.
Are you calling me a liar?
I am calling you a fraud.
You dare call me that? You're wrong, Dark Knight, because we are far from finished.
You won't break me. Not again.
Take me down. Your fight is still far from over. You're going to pay for this. Interfering with my mission, you're going to hear about it from him. The man upstairs, as some may say.
I'll just have to bring him down, too. I'm bringing you in, Deacon. Your control over Gotham is over.
I refuse to be locked up with the scum of the city. I won't be bested. I leave your fate now to the judgment of our great God. I will be seeing you, Batman, in hell.
No!
Hate to say it, Waller, but we make a pretty good team.
Let's just make sure to keep our cities under control, so I don't have to return, Commissioner.
Oh, go to hell.
Don't push it.
That's all of them.
I can't thank you both enough. Seriously. The city is in your debt.
All part of the job.
Robin! Red Robin! Regroup back at the Batcave.
That's my cue to leave.
See you later, Mr. Gordon.
Batman, thought you were going with them.
Deacon warned me of facing the wrath of some god. Be on alert, Jim. I think this might be far from over.
We've got a tight grip on this city, Batman. We
We have reports of serious power outages around the shipping yards.
Batman. No. I hate when he does that.
In my heart of the tears that I hide, and it tears me apart, 'cause I keep them inside. I can't get away from the sound of the rain in my heart. I was a toy, only a game to you. How could you go, my love, without a thought of what I'm going through? How can I forget